Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Michigan Wolverines.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 spot.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
On defense, Michigan, 4-point game. Got a piece of it. Picked up by Hill. Hawkins with it. Picked up by Ellis. For 3, Hill. And it's Freak with the rebound. Ellis with the screen for Freak. Smith right side from 17 feet out. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Hill kicks to Hawkins. It's back to Hill. There's a good screen. Expanding his range. Again, missing Hill. The Wolverines leading by 6.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Michigan with the ball. Freak with it. Fires the 3. Decker with the rebound.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And the foul called on Freak. .109 left here in the first half of basketball. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hawkins is out there with him. And it's Dawkins. Then it's Decker. And it's Evans in at the power forward position.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Goes up off the floor.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Here's Crawford. There's the bucket. Good. Crawford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's the Wolverines. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the second half. Just one half of basketball left to determine this year's college basketball championship team. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak in a point guard. Smith is out there with us. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2-guard. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 side.
What a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Wisconsin trails by 9. Ball's not loose. Kaminsky, the pass to Hawkins, and he lays it straight in. Hawkins has got his first points of the game.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
The Wolverines leading by 7. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late. Clark, last decade and a half, have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
Oh, here's Freak. 10 points for him. That's good. And it's a 12-point Wolverine lead.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside Hill. And Fisher kicks to Hill. There's the screen. He feeds it to Wade. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Taylor, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Outside Conley. Kicks to Payton. Hill up top. And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. Michigan making some changes. Ellis comes in for Taylor. And Jones subbed in for Flash. There's Kaminsky. Inside. Off the screen. Walker's shot is off.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Freak, he's in at the point. Ellis is out there with Jones. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Knight in at the shooting guard position. Wisconsin trails by 13. Hawkins kicks to Walker. Knocked loose and stolen by Freak. Snatched away. One-on-one here. Here's Hawkins. No good. Now the Wolverines take it the other way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on to the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, too.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Biggs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
Evans, he's checked in for Walker. 1:53 left to play here in the second half. Hawkins kicks to Hill. Evans outside.
That's the wall.
Shot is no good. Ellis with some nice D.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Freak. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Freak's got 12 points in just the second half.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wolverines.
Fewer miscues made the difference, Clark.
Yeah, I thought the fact they minimized their turnovers was huge. It was a terrific all-around effort.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing...
Just lifted. Connects on the 17-footer.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And so it's Michigan winning this one. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, now you see it paying off at this very moment.
There's been a ton of sacrifice along the way. I mean, from the kids and their parents and support staff. I mean, they've brought this school to the top of the college basketball world right now.
Well, it's been a blast to be with you guys and our great fans all tournament long. On behalf of the entire 2K Sports team and this crew in particular, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
Hi, I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother.